Good morning, my name is Jim Twelves and I'm your tutor for RES101E, semester 2, 2018. And today it is the 26th of July, 2018. And today I'd like to introduce you to this subject, which is brand new to education. We've never done it before. It was previously belonging to theology, and all our education students had to go over there and do the subject under their faculty. But now we've brought it in-house, and what we're doing is we've modified the content slightly, we've modified some of the assignments, and we've added a few items because the accreditation people require us to do so. So here we go. Let me introduce you to the semester ahead. Every blessing. First of all, let me talk to you about the assessments. There are four for which you get marks. There are other things that you need to do this semester, but they're conditional on you passing, but they don't have specific marks attached to them. So there's a plagiarism quiz, which attracts 5 marks, and I'd love you to do that very soon, as early as you can, in fact, and you need to submit that score to every assignment that you do in Alpha Crucis education. So the plagiarism quiz, and then there's reflective journals, 5 of those to be done staggered throughout the semester, 20 marks in total. They're very short and the questions are there on Moodle, and if I could show you where they are, so if you have a look with me at those, there we have them, the forum reflective journals, and that's the title: Reflect on Being an Undergraduate Student. What are your goals and why are you studying this degree? That's a very personal question, of course. So that's the first topic, and you're supposed to write about 200 words on that, or nearly that, and you pop it in this window here. If you want to comment on other people's reflections, that's great as well. You're encouraged to do so. But above all, don't write long posts. You only need to do 1,000 words in the whole semester, made up of 5 major posts. So that's the forums, and that gives you 20% of the marks. And then if you go down to assessment 3, a 3,000 word project, 65%, but it's broken into 3 parts. So assessment 3 part 1 is an annotated bibliography, and this section here tells you all about what an annotated bibliography is, and you better read that PDF first, and then you pop your version into the Turn It In button, and you need to do that by the 23rd of September this time. And then a few weeks later, you do part 2, which is the introduction and an outline in note form, and that gets posted here. And then finally, by the 4th of November, you have to write the whole essay, and that gets posted here. Now, notice the question: discuss why would it be a good thing if teachers were lifelong learners and critical thinkers. So you'll get some of the material from this Moodle page, and I trust you that you will read widely within it. But it's a great question for all teachers. Why is it a good thing for teachers to be lifelong learners and critical thinkers? And finally, the 4th assignment is due at the end of semester, and it's 5-minute oral presentation that ideally you would do similar to what I'm doing now, a YouTube clip, and you make the link available on the cover after a cover sheet, and you post that there. So that's a bit of an overview of the assessments. Now, in addition to those official assessments, we have this section here called Child Protection Awareness Training, otherwise known as CPAT. And I'd love you to get that done as soon as you can. It's a free online training, take you about an hour and a half, and you post the certificate in here. You have to do that. Every initial teacher trainer has to do that. Whatever the college in Australia, you have to do that. Well, in New South Wales, you do this version. So please do that. And then this is another additional item called the Landtite test, literacy and numeracy test for initial teacher education students. Now, here you need to do a lot of reading and work out what this is all about, but wherever you've come from, you must pass Landtite before your final placement, and you need to pass Landtite in order to graduate. We're not allowed to graduate you until you've passed that. This is a brand new thing from government about 18 months ago. Basically, their idea is to ensure that teachers going out of training organisations are in the top 30% of the Australian adult population. So it's not easy. It is demanding. It's demanding for everybody. So make sure that you're prepared for it. And that's what this section is all about. And if you need some extra support, then Phoenix Academy might provide some, or Cambridge Landtite Edge. There are others, but these are ones I found quickly and I commend to you. When you've done your trial Landtite, I'd love you to post that by the end of semester. And if you don't, you can't pass the subject of RES101E. Okay, so that's CPAT and Landtite. I would now like to mention to you that this subject is a purely online subject. There's no intensive. And I'm your tutor. I'm not your lecturer. Subtle difference there. It's a self-paced subject. There's so much material on this Moodle page. You will have far, far more than you need. I strongly recommend you work out a work routine. It's not, you must do this in week 1, you must do this in week 2. I'd love you to work at your own pace and skim through stuff that you're familiar with and dwell on material that is brand new to you. So as I say, there's 14 lessons and they're great topics for any trainee teacher. I highly commend them to you. And first off, you ought to be going straight to lesson 6 and learning all you can about APA 6th referencing style. That will save you from embarrassment on the plagiarism issue, and that must be part of your bloodstream, part of your nature, as soon as you possibly can. It's quite ironic that the APA 6th is talked about in lesson 6. It wasn't my design, it just happened that way. Okay, and I'm nearly done this intro. I would love you to think about how we're going to communicate on this subject this semester. The primary focus is the news forum at the top of the page. So go here and please post whatever any query, any great resource you've found, put it up here for us all to see. If your concern is of a personal nature, then send me an email. You can go to my name there and click Jim 12s, and that will send an email to me. Please don't use the message system on the bottom right hand corner of Moodle. Education students don't use it at all because lecturers don't monitor it at all. So please keep clear of that. So I think that'll do for me for now. Every blessing as you work through this subject. It's going to be foundational for you, really rewarding. So bye for now and keep in touch. Bye.